gastro for, Valentine's Day is coming up and we thought it'd be fun to make some chocolates because that's what Valentine's Day is all about, really. It's about the chocolates. And we decided to switch it up a little bit, so we're not gonna make your conventional chocolates. We're actually gonna explore around. I decided to find 10 items that I have lying around the house, just cuz, and we're gonna mix them with chocolate and hopefully something will taste good, and if not, it'll be interesting. So what I have here is, first of all, I have curry, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix it in with the melted chocolate and then make a mold out of it. I have Mexican hot sauce that my friend bought me from her vacation, and I actually tasted a bit of it and I cooked with it before. A little bit is quite the kicker already, so we'll see. I also have chips because apparently chocolate and chips go well together, but I only have the ketchup flavor, so maybe it'll taste good. I don't know, or it'll be a disaster. Who knows? I also went to Trader Joe's and I have organic peanut butter, so it should be good. It should be like a really healthy tasting Reese's Pieces, right? And then I also have Danny Pack chestnuts, and that should be good. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I found some Jet Puff marshmallows that should be okay too. I like my nuts and I like my pistachios in particular, so I have some pistachios. Then I have some Special K honey and oats cereal. And then I have corn, and I just thought that could work. I don't know. And then of course Bailey's, because you know, can't go wrong with that. And I went out and I got some Baker's dark chocolate. I don't know why I got so much, considering these molds that I'm going to use. They're pretty shallow, but you know, just eat some for yourself. You know, Valentine's Day, it's not always about the other person, it's about you. You can make a whole bunch and do whatever you want. So because I, for some reason, decided to go with a Titanic iceberg size of chocolate, we are gonna chop them up finely first, just so they melt easier. And I also don't have a double boiler, so we're gonna do the ghetto method and boil some water into this, and then put that bowl on top, and that should work out. So, as you can see, I've divided my own double boiler, and the chocolate is melting quite well. You can get a close-up of that. So you can always microwave your chocolate. I just do it this way because I'm always afraid of burning it because my microwave's pretty strong and I never really know. So, but if you do end up microwaving chocolate, I searched on the Google, and you should go by 5-second intervals and stir after every 5 seconds and then keep microwaving it until it's melted. Or you can be like me and be a real chef and melt your chocolate over a pot like so. We labeled it already in like really not legible green felt, and hopefully I'll remember which one's which before I bite into it. So I don't know what you guys do for Valentine's Day, but when I was single and not yet ready to mingle, I would spend Valentine's Day with my friends. And what we do is we'd make chocolate fondue and we'd put a lot of Baileys in there because, you know, whatever. And then we would actually watch horror movies because my best friend and I were horror movie buffs. So that's what I did for Valentine's Day. For 15 minutes. They were already starting to harden around 10, so it actually doesn't take that long. I'm so excited. I feel like a proud dad. They all look really good except this one. I think it's because there's cream in the Baileys, so it looks more like a truffly kind of texture. So now we're gonna pop these out and hopefully I don't screw that up and it'll be really interesting. I can't wait. This is the cereal. It's so pretty. What I really like about this is the texture. So when you bite into it, it's really crunchy. So it almost tastes like a chocolate cluster. I'm gonna try the pistachio. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Oh, now I'm getting the aftertaste. This is good. I like that it's salted. I don't know what you guys are into, but I like my sweet and savory combinations. So the fact that it's a salted pistachio, you taste the saltiness along with the sweet, and actually is a nice contrast, because sometimes the chocolate's a little sweet. This is the corn, as you can see by the piece of corn that has exposed itself. I think the corn, it doesn't do anything because the chocolate just overpowers it so much, and corn originally has a bit of sweetness, so it's just sweet on sweet. So there's really not anything in terms of contrast. Chestnut. The chestnut actually did manage to retain its own flavor too. Did it enhance anything? It's ever so subtle, the enhancement. Oh, marshmallow, because it's super lumpy and I don't know what happened. I was expecting like a s'mores kind of thing with the chocolate melting. It did not melt at all, it's just straight in there. It's pretty whole. And does it taste good? Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was like, it's safe. It's safe. If you want to add something to your chocolate without really doing it, go with the marshmallow. Ketchup chips. You're gonna think I'm so weird. I dig this one. I think it's because everything else that I've tasted along with the chocolate's just masked it so much that there's really no personality. Ketchup chip is pretty strong in terms of what it tastes like. You eat it and you know it's ketchup chips. And I was like half expecting the chips to get really soggy and melty because the chocolate was hot when it pretty much like hit it. But then I guess putting it in the fridge right away, I like it. It's weird because you taste the ketchup, you taste the crunchiness of the chips, and you taste the chocolate. I'm not sure if the general public will like it, and this is just my personal odd opinion about stuff, but I'd probably make a batch of this myself. It's worth a try. Ketchup chips and chocolate. That was interesting. I've got the hot sauce. Ooh. Again, remember how I told you that the hot sauce is really strong of a taste when I eat it? It's actually not that bad already because the sweetness of the chocolate and plus there's milk in it and all that, it's like toned it down, but it still hits you. Yeah, I can see why for a lot of Mexican dishes, why they would choose to add chocolate in there, because it does add another layer of texture and flavor to it. Not texture in terms of crunchiness or anything, but just texture in terms of the complexity of the flavor. Sounds like I'm on Food Network, but I'm not. We've attempted to retrieve what's left of, I think this is the curry one, so I'm just gonna eat it now. It's actually not that bad. It's a pretty interesting combination. I'm gonna try the organic peanut butter from Trader Joe's. This is good. This is like an organic twist to Reese's Pieces, and with added peanut crunch because my peanut butter has chunks of peanuts in it. So there's the texture, there's the flavor. I think this one's my favorite actually. So we've gone to the Bailey's part and just how disastrous it looks now. So I'm just gonna be classy and eat it with a toothpick because I can't think of another way to do it. And again, it's still really soft. I almost feel like this is truffle consistency at this point. So you know what? If you don't have cream at home and you wanna make truffles, you can use it with Bailey's. The alcohol in the Bailey's makes that chocolate taste really dark. I'm already using baker's dark chocolate, but for a lot of these that I've tasted, they are very sweet still. But the Bailey's, because there's a bitterness with the alcohol, it darkens everything and it makes everything more rich. So it's actually a really nice texture, and if you like your Bailey's, I think it's a good compliment to make truffles out of them. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good Valentine's Day, and I'll see you next time for another video. Bye!